Human brain architecture. Human brain, the most advanced brain in universe. Human brain, not the most advanced brain among the organism, living body like bacteria till whale. Human brain, the most advanced brain in universe. If we see sun, if we see moon, if we see any planet, if we see whatever we see, human brain, the most advanced and the most attractive formation, creativity of God that has ever been designed and ever been built, created. So human is more attractive than anything else in the world. Okay? So every God has given same brain to every human being without any partiality. So all human, irrespective of their geographical location, irrespective of their religion, irrespective of their color, irrespective of their caste, creed, whatever it is, everyone has got same brain. Okay, so everyone is equally valuable, everyone is equally charmable, everyone is equally precious. Okay, now if we have human brain, then brain works with energy. Everything in this world works with energy. Okay, how how a human exists? Human eats food. This is how he exists. This is what is being told in new medical science, also called allopathic science. Human live because he eats food. But in human body, there are many things: circulatory system, respiratory system, endocrine system, excretory system, and neurosystem, neurosystem, and then skeletal system. Okay, then you have dermatology. Okay, there like that. There are many systems that exist in human. There is another doctor called ENT, nose, huh? ENT, ear, nose and mouth, throat. That is another system. There are n number of systems in human body. There is another system in human body called energy system. For that, there is no study in any of the medicinal pathy. Either you go with Unani, homeopath, allopath, Ayurveda, or in China, there are many pathy, their own pathy exist, and there will be hundreds of pathy, I believe, around the globe. In Africa, they have their own treatment path. So whatever medicinal pathy is available, there is no study of energy science in the body. Energy science is above any medicinal pathy, and none of the medicinal pathy can cure any disease. I'm not talking about cancer or ALS or SLE or autoimmune disease and muscular dystrophy and so many arthritis and then HIV and whatever it is. Any medicinal pathy cannot cure even a sneezing problem also. Maximum they can do is, if someone get wound or something like that, they can put some medicine so that wound get healed quickly. That's it. Okay, after all, whatever medicine they are giving you, that is something for the temporary healing one. If you want permanent cure of any disease, then you have to understand energy science. What is energy science? Energy science is nothing but a science which talks about energy level of the brain. Okay, this is energy science. It is considered, everyone knows this, that all body part, not a single part, all body part are connected to the brain. All body part, whatever body part we see, skin to excretory system to anything. If excretory system is uncontrolled, they are not controlled from the brain nicely, then person may not go to urine at all, even though he has water, but he does not know how to urinate, or he has uncontrolled urination. Okay, for that he takes allopathic medicine, but problem is the brain which is controlling that region itself is not controlled, degenerated, whatever it is. Okay, so that brain is not able to control that urination excretory system. If someone has regular digestion problem, any disease that is persistent for years, okay, someone has digestion problem for years, he would say, when I got the sense, in the sense like 8 year 9 year, whenever I got, since then I have digestion issue. Someone has skin disease since the beginning only, okay. Someone has respiratory problem since the beginning only. Someone has for years, he has some vague hand problem, he cannot lift the hand since the beginning only. Okay, someone has walking problem, he walks but he limps, and it is there that he does not know since when, since his childhood only he is not able to walk nicely. Okay, whatever problem you have, your energy flow in the body is not perfect. How it has happened? It has happened because of your birth only, the way you came out from the stomach, and at that moment the development of brain was not complete. So from there only disease can start. Okay, so when you were in the stomach, at that time the brain development did not happen nicely. So at that time when you came out, at that time you carried the disease, because you had the beginning only, the problem was there. But whatever it is, the problem is because the brain is not developed, or if you get the problem afterwards, then there is degeneration in the brain. If brain has some degeneration after some time, then you will start seeing persistent problem. If there is a problem in skin, then it will be persistent. If there is a problem in urination, then it will be persistent. If there is a problem in sneezing, I have seen people who always be in cold, always 24 hours, 24 hours. Wherever you see, they will sneeze only. If anything is persistent over years, then it gives you a hint that there is a permanent problem in the brain. So brain is not functioning. Okay, not to that, we saw another part of it, that full brain is controlled by the front brain. So if front brain is somehow, we also proved that front brain or central brain, Sahasrara chakra and Agya chakra, so these two are not that easy to control. If you learn to control these reasons, then you will not control your brain. You will not control your body. You will start controlling the many things. Okay, it's not that easy. God has created human, but after some time, after some level, it has placed a big lock. After that, you cannot proceed. Okay, live life like a human only. That's it. So if someone breaks that lock and proceed little bit further also, he will not control the brain, he will not control the body, he will start controlling many things. Okay, so that is not expected. Okay, so that's why Krishna is also called Lord Krishna. So Krishna talks in Gita that many people, out of many people, one try to get the siddhi. Out of many people, means thousand and lakhs and crore, one tries to get the siddhi. Out of innumerous thousands, out of thousands who get the siddhi, rarely, rare of the rare only, he actually can know me. So it is impossible. It's not that out of all the people who get the siddhi, one can only know me. Rare of the rare only can know me. Means one in in 100,000 years or crores of years, or what I can say, millions of years, who comes and he can know the actual the energy science truth. No one knows. I also don't know. Whatever I have read here and there, that I am talking about. No one can control this region. If you start controlling, you will control many. Anyway, so the idea is that what we can do as a human being, what we can do. So brain, if it has at energy level, then brain can, at least God has given a lock below, behind the lock. After the lock, no one can go. Behind the lock also, there are many things that a human can do. Okay, that much God has given. So the brain has three components as far as energy is concerned. One component is whatever we eat that get digested, and that energy through backbone comes to the brain through cerebellum or occipital or temporal brain. So that region it touches, and there we get. Second thing is the ambience. If ambience is very good, then also brain receives energy. And third, that is the most pioneer one, is brain starts generating energy. Brain starts generating the energy. If brain starts generating the energy, then it is like a dynamo which it rotates, then it starts generating the electricity. So brain starts, that is the pioneer. If you understand, this is what Krishna says, if you understand the third one, not the ambience energy, you see there are two parts in energy. One we receive, and other is we give. One is energy we receive either through food or through ambience. Other we give. Two parts in the energy. If you learn to give, not to take, that is the beginning of living with the God. Even God is selfish. If there is ambience energy, that is probably created by the God. If think that you are the God, you are the God, and you created the ambience energy that is in the universe everywhere. If you are the God and you create a human, what you would like to have human do? Humans should generate energy and contribute to the ambience energy. This is what the expectation from a human. So God has created us so that we work. This is the first. If we work, then brain gets the velocity. If we work, then brain, the muscle, the cell of the brain, it start kind of resonating. Okay, it start vibrating. It gets velocity if we work. Okay, if you do niskam work means you work without any result. You just work because God has told you. If you do niskam work, okay, niskam karm, a work without any result, then the vibration inside the brain, the velocity will be very high, not high, very high. But you work because I have to please my wife. You work because I have to please my husband. You work because I have to please my boss. You work because I have to earn this much so that this month end I can buy a car. Vibration will be there, but it will be very small. So energy creation will be small. So whatever. So God has created a human so that first the goal is that it should work. If he works, the brain starts generating energy. If brain starts generating energy, then that energy will not be only for the human, that energy will start propagating from the brain, and it will add to the ambience for which God is responsible. Okay, God is responsible for a star and galaxy and those things. It will be helpful to the God. What is the second motto? God has created human. There is no second motto. God is a person who does not have two motto. He has only one motto. One motto creating a human is he has to work, so that like a father, what he expects from his son. Father expects from his son that son would work and contribute to the family. Any father would like to have son like this, so that he can increase the wealth, he can increase the prosperity, he can increase the kind of ambience, family's ambience. Okay, same way God creates a human. If God is my father, then father wants me to work. Okay, so that energy what my brain generates, whatever it keeps, whatever it spends, again that will be much energy that will be surplus, and that will go to the ambience. Now if ambience energy is high day by day, then you are doing God's work. If you are doing God's work, then you are living with the God. This is the science of Gita. Okay, there are many sciences. I am not kind of saying any wrong thing about them. Everything is very good, every science is very good, but the energy science from the God is, God is saying you can live with me. Living with God, yog means addition. Okay, sitting with God, living with God. You will live with the God only when you do what God wants from you. So God wants from you is that you should alleviate, you should simplify, you should take his work and make his life easy. So God life is make the ambience energy. If ambience energy is high, then only universe will work. Sun will work, moon will work. Otherwise, everything will burst down. So he wants a human to support him. So human can support God only when he works. If he works, then whatever energy brain is generating, that will be, that will, if brain organs are degenerated, it will heal it. If it degenerated, it will heal it, and then all your problem will go out. That is the first thing. Second thing is it will start storing the energy. Like if you have lot of money, you store the energy in the bank. So energy will get stored in the brain. Second thing. Third thing is that it will start releasing the energy in the ambience. You will feel that sitting with a particular person is more enjoying than sitting with the another person. Why? Many people you would have seen watching a particular person on TV or somewhere, social media, YouTube, whatever, is more enjoying than watching another person. The ambience energy, what he is generating, is higher. It is more dense, and it is more of high frequency. So if that is the case, then the person to person, why person to person there is a difference? Difference is not the God's creativity. Everyone's brain is same. Difference is how someone works, and how someone work more, someone work less. So concept of the life is contribute, don't take, take little. If you take 10 joule, if you take X energy through food, food also you take from the outside only, right? Through food, you get the energy, through ambience, you get the energy. If total energy is X, then release X plus Y. That is the concept. If you take X joule of energy, then you release X plus Y joule of energy. That is the idea. How it's possible? I eat and then energy is required everywhere, then energy will store. Work. If you work, if I study also, okay, if I study, I am a student. If I study also, then think that it is a work. It is a work, that is what I am doing towards the God. If the release of the energy from your brain is very high, then more you are sitting near to the God. If release is less, you are sitting less near to the God. If there is no release, you are only taking, certainly you are not sitting near to the God. God do not hate you. God never hates anyone. but you are responsible for not sitting near to the God. So if you are taking X amount of energy, but you are not releasing anything, and you are consuming everything, slowly you will come to the disease. That is chronic disease. It never goes away. I have a stammering problem, but it never goes away. Or I have a digestion problem, it never goes away. I have a skin problem, it never goes away. I have a breathing problem, sneezing problem, it never goes away. I have a pain here, somehow it never goes away. I have a spectacle that I have been wearing uh, kind of since past 20 years, it will never go away. Whatever you have, it will be persistent because you are not contributing to the God. So what, how I kind of contribute to the God? Okay, so you think that God, whatever I do, okay, whatever I do is the same whatever you say. Okay, when I am working, whatever I do, it is what you say. Whatever I eat, this is what you like. Whatever I sleep the way you want. I sleep the way you want. I work the way you want. I eat the way you want. I am living the life the way you want. Okay, if this tendency starts coming inside you, then you will certainly, you will start releasing energy to the ambience, and not God will be happy with you from inside, you will be really satisfied and happy. What about disease? This is called divine healing. People also call it divine healing. Okay, that is good, but I'm living with God, but that is not the aim. I have to live with the family, I have to live with the society, I have to live in a country and everywhere. What about that life? That is part of this life. First live with the God and then you see that no, if you live with the God, then that is part of this life. It's not separate. It is, so whatever you are thinking in your life, that is subset of this. So aim of any person should be to make God happy. And this is the way you will start getting divine healing. We'll talk about it more.